Afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm also doing well.
Awesome. So you're Rajni, right?
Yes.
Hello, Rajni. This is Megha, and I'm from Bangalore. So where do you live?
I live in Ludhiana.
Ludhiana. Great. And how
Yeah.
is the weather in Ludhiana today?
Now it's becoming hot because from the month of March to September, it's extremely hot.
Okay, it was hot. Ha, ha, ha. Right.
Yeah.
Same here. I think even in Bangalore, the temperatures are soaring. So you cannot step out between I think 12 to 3 p.m. It's really harsh the weather outside. So yeah, I hope you're keeping yourself hydrated. I hope you had your lunch.
Yeah, I have my lunch. I usually have my lunch at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Is that like a fixed time? You're very disciplined about these things, are you?
No, I'm not disciplined, but these days because kids are staying at home, so that is why I have maintained this time.
Okay, okay. And are you a working professional?
I am going to give you a brief introduction about myself.
Sure.
My name is Rajni. I live in Ludhiana city in Punjab. If I
Mhm.
talk about my education, I have done BCA and MCA, and I have been working as a technical professional for several years in a company here in Ludhiana. But
Mhm.
now I am not in a 9 to 5 job. These days I am doing freelancing. I am working as a freelance content writer. Besides that, I have a small YouTube channel where I upload videos related to English. Whatever I learn in my English learning journey, I just make a video and upload there. That is all about me.
That's amazing. So you're juggling quite a lot of things, right? Content writing, maintaining your YouTube channel, plus you have your family to look after. So I'm sure your plate is full all the time.
Yeah, definitely. My plate is full all the time. I hardly get time for myself. If I want to do something for myself, I have to struggle a lot.
Yeah. Okay. How old are your children?
Now they are 6 years old.
Both of them?
Yeah, they are twins.
They're twins. Lovely. That's
Yeah.
nice. So 6 year old. I think they're quite active at this age. I'm sure they ask you a lot of questions throughout the day.
All day long, yeah, they are just asking the questions. And these days they are not going to school, so all day long they are just here. They are fighting with each other,
Wow.
even on trivial things.
Yeah.
Even for a small piece of paper, they are fighting with each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm sure you never lack any kind of entertainment at home. Your twins keep you entertained, engaged, busy, everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't allow me to watch TV. They are now also they are watching television, and they are all day long they are watching cartoon shows, and also they have developed a habit of watching Radha Krishan.
Hmm.
So these kind of things they watch and they enjoy a lot.
Great. I think TV these days for children, I think television, iPads, mobile phones, they're a big source of learning also entertainment. When parents are busy, I've seen they just give the child a phone and the kid is busy learning something new or watching cartoons. So it keeps them engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to study, or even they don't want to go outside to play.
Oh,
They are always happy to watch television.
okay. And how about you? Are you an introverted person or do you like going outside, meeting new people, making friends? What's your personality like?
I'm an introvert person. I don't go out much, and whenever I have to go out on a function or any get together, I I don't feel comfortable. However, I can manage any situation. I can talk to the people. I love talking to the people, but in that situation where there are a lot of people around me, in that case, I feel a little uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Okay, I completely understand that. But I think once you get to know the person, you feel a bit settled in the situation with the person. If you get to know them and if your personality gels well with them, so you feel comfortable after that.
Yeah, after some time, then I start feeling comfortable.
Okay, lovely. Awesome. And how are your sessions going with English, Yari? I can see that you've completed almost 10 to 11 sessions so far. So, how was your experience?
Yeah, it's good. Actually, in my case, I felt that I have been learning English since last 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt that I am able to express my thoughts well. I have been practicing with my friends and on other apps, and now I feel that I need to level up, and that I can do only by talking to the tutors or skilled people. Yeah.
Right. The more you speak, the better your skills will get. Right. So, when it comes to English speaking, along with speaking, also try to journal your thoughts. Do you have the habit of journaling or reading or watching English content?
Yeah, I read books. However, I am not much into reading newspaper, but I like reading books, and sometimes I watch English content also. In English, I usually watch Coffee with Karan. Talk shows I like the most.
Same here. Even I recommend the same thing to my learners also, regardless of whether you're interested in the celebrities or not. Just listening to them will enhance your language skills. So, in your opinion, who is a very impressive speaker that you've come across online?
I like the speaking style of Karan Johar a lot.
Yeah, what exactly is it? The vocabulary, fluency, sense of humor? What do you enjoy?
Vocabulary as well, and his speaking style, his fluency.
Hmm, fluency, yes. Right. I think the way they speak, I mean, the host and the guests, it's a very smooth flow, right? And the entire conversation is in English. They're even able to crack jokes in English, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very well. So, finally, like most people don't enjoy it, but after many sessions, I've come across someone who also has a similar interest as mine. So, I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then. So, would you like to go ahead with today's session topic, which is about fortune telling? This can be a very interesting conversation. Or if there is something that's on your mind, something that you want to discuss with me, you can let me know.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic, and yeah, I will go with the topic.
Okay. So, these days, there are so many different apps for fortune telling, right? Astrology apps, for tarot card reading, numerology, etc. So, what is your opinion on such methods of fortune telling? Tarot card, numerology, astrology. Do you believe in this?
I don't believe in these things. I
Mhm.
never went to any astrologer or tarot card reader to get a glimpse on my future because
Okay.
I feel that no one can foresee what's going to happen in our future. So there are so many people who go to such people to the tarot card readers or astrologers to get to know their future. But
Mhm.
I feel that many of them are just making them fool, and they are earning a lot of money.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't believe in such things. But it cannot be denied completely because
Mhm.
there are so many people who, before taking any action in their life, before going for a new relationship or starting a business, they go to such people. They want to take the opinion from such people, and they believe that the prediction they do is accurate and it is helpful for them. So I cannot completely deny it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Even I say that I believe in these methods. I believe in astrology, maybe not so much in astrologers these days, because some people are definitely genuine, but a lot of them could turn out to be con men, right? So one has to be very careful about these things. And it's
Yeah.
fascinating. You mentioned that so far in your life you've never consulted them, is it? Never.
No, I never went to them. Even my family, they don't believe in such things.
Yeah.
But when a person cross the age of their marriage,
Yeah.
whether it is a girl or boy, then our relatives are so curious to give the suggestion,
Yeah.
and they come up and tell that you should go to the that astrologer. He will give you the right opinion.
Yeah.
So in my case also it has happened, but
Yeah.
my father was not interested in going to any astrologer, so we
Mhm.
never preferred to go.
I mean, hats off to them. I feel a lot of these things gets passed down from the elders to the youngsters. So your parents were very quite logical. They had a firm opinion on this, and I think because of that, even you have the same logical bend of mind. So it's great. It's
Yeah.
truly great. Yeah. And do you know anybody personally, not in your family, maybe friends, relatives, distant relatives, who believe in fortune telling methods and invest quite a bit of money there? Do you know anyone like that?
Not in my relationship,
Hmm.
but here in our area, there is an astrologer
Hmm.
who has a huge office, and his office is all day long. His office is occupied with so many people, and
Okay.
he gives them some remedies to remove their bad luck.
Wow. Great.
Yeah,
And hmm.
and for that he has all the stuff available in his office, and for that he charges a lot, a lump sum amount he charges from them, and
Hmm.
people are ready to pay. They pay. Sometimes the charges go up till 1 lakh or 80,000 rupees.
Oh my
But
goodness.
people are ready to pay.
I have no words.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Just last week, I got an ad for an astrologer, a private astrologer, not a company or anything. I just, out of curiosity, I clicked on the website, and believe it or not, for a 30-minute call, that person charges 1 lakh rupees for a 30-minute call. And if it's an emergency call, then you have to pay 30,000 extra. I'm like, people are already in desperate times, and you're taking so much money from
Yeah.
them. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's fascinating, amusing, all at the same time.
Hmm.
Okay,
Some people are already worried about their future. They are already going through some uncertain situations, and they are, instead of helping them, they are charging a lump sum amount. I don't think that it is nice thing.
correct, correct. Absolutely, I agree with you. Because once a person is in a helpless situation in life and they've tried everything and nothing has worked, I feel that is the time when they reach out to such paths like fortune telling, tarot reading. So,
Hmm.
when we are in a very problematic situation, sometimes we don't know what to do, where to go. We've exhausted all our options, and then maybe we feel, okay, let's try. What can go wrong? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Any
I feel that,
hmm.
yeah, but I feel that if someone is working hard and
Hmm.
they are putting efforts
Hmm.
towards their goals, then
Hmm.
they have the power, they have the capability to achieve that. Instead of relying on some as astrologers or tarot card readers, we we ourselves have the ability to change our life.
Hmm.
What do you think about it?
At this point, I totally agree with you, like completely. You can spend, not you, I'm talking in general, a person can spend lakhs of rupees on these methods, on astrologers and stuff, but no one will be able to tell you with a guarantee that this is going to happen. They always say this could happen or that could happen. That we also know anything can happen, right? So why to pay money
Hmm.
for that? So at
Yeah.
this point, I only believe in higher power, believe in God, just pray for what you want and keep working for what you want. Whatever is
Hmm.
in your destiny, you will get it. So just have a positive outlook, and if you meet failure, then see what you could have done differently, learn from your mistakes and
Yeah.
do better. That's it. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the best solution.
Yeah, blaming planets for our failures, I think it's a little immature now. I think we should
Hmm.
take responsibility for our success or failure. So that would be good. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. You are 100% right.
Yeah.
We have the, as I said, that we have the power, we have the ability to change our life.
Yeah.
If we have a goal, for example, we want to go abroad, or we want to start a business,
Hmm.
then we should work hard in that direction instead of going to an astrologer for that, for taking an opinion. So I feel the same, that we should, with our hard work or dedication, we can achieve anything in our life, and there is no need to go to any astrologer.
Hmm. True that. Because at the end of the day, they are also human beings, just like us,
Yeah.
right? So it's just the same. So yeah, this has been a great. It's been great getting to know your views and opinion. I'll ask you one interesting question. Okay, imagine that I'm an astrologer and I'm a very good. one at it. I'm very good at it. Okay, whatever answers I give, that prediction is going to come true, right? So in this situation, you are my client and you can ask me one question. So what question would it be? It could be related to anything. If you knew that you're speaking to a genuine astrologer, what would you like to know? What prediction you would like to know?
I never thought about it.
You can take your
Whether
time.
I will
Yeah.
whether I will go to an astrologer and I will ask something about.
This is a these are called as
Uh,
hypothetical questions. Okay, this is not in reality. For example, if I ask you tomorrow, if you encounter an alien, what would you like to ask? So now, obviously, we are not going to encounter aliens, right? So it's a hypothetical question. It will force you to be creative and think outside the box, something that you've never thought before. So just one question you can ask. Take your time, no hurry. All right.
okay, I am very much interested in expanding my freelancing business.
Mhm.
So at this point of time, I have only one question that is coming in my mind, that whether I will be successful in my goal or not, and
Uh-huh.
how much time it will take.
Uh-huh.
And this is the question. However, I know that with my hard work and with my dedication, I will achieve that someday. But if you are, because you are asking me to come up with the question, then that is why I am coming up with this question, that whether
Amazing.
I will get successful or not in this field or not, or how much time it will take.
Perfect, perfect. See, when we give ourselves a little time to think, even those questions which we feel like, okay, I don't know, you will eventually start getting answers for that. So, uh,
Hmm.
good question, a very valid question. Yeah. I think whenever we start something new, this is the biggest fear, whether I'll be successful. Should I do this? Should I
Yeah.
not do this? So, your business is related to what? Like language learning only, or is it something else other than content
Uh,
writing?
I have actually written, I am a writer on medium.com.
Oh,
And
wow.
besides that, I got some assignments
Hmm.
related to content writing. Those were some of them were technical assignments, some of them
Hmm.
were from an institution. And now I am looking for expanding my business, and
Okay.
I want to expand my business as a content writer,
Uh-huh.
as a digital marketer.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Superb.
These
I
kind
think
of things
digital.
I'm.
Yeah, that's great. I think for digital marketing, there are these days there are so many online courses that you can opt for if you're interested. Have you enrolled into any course?
I have not enrolled, but because I have done MCA, so I have a great knowledge in IT field.
Um,
I can do everything: internet research and SQL queries,
yeah.
MS Excel, website development. I can do a lot of things. I have the knowledge in this
Superb.
field.
If you can, write in queries, get data, and if you're able to build websites and stuff, then you're golden.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
talents are being looked for in the market these days. It's like
Hmm.
very needed in this age of social media. So wonderful. And I think medium.com is where people write stories, read stories, and stuff, right?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
can write any story, or they can write about their experiences or any technical knowledge they can share about, or anything, for example, health and fitness related topics they can write about.
Mhm.
They can write about anything that they are interested in.
Okay. And is this like a voluntary service? Do you get paid for it? So what is the flow?
Yeah, it is just like YouTube.
Huh.
Like on the base of views, how many views we get, on
Hmm.
that base we get paid. And on medium.com also, how many people have read your stories, how much time they have invested reading your stories.
Hmm.
So on that base we get paid.
On that basis. Amazing. Wishing you the best of luck with all the things that you're trying to do. And let's play a small game, small activity, and then we can proceed. Shall we?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
In English, there are certain words which have more than one meaning, right? So what I'll do, I'll give you one word and you can tell me all the possible meanings that you can think of it. For example, if I say the word letter, So one is the letters of the alphabet A, B, C, D, E. The second is a
Hmm.
proper letter that you write to your loved ones, formal letter. So it has two
Yeah.
different meanings. You got the drill, right? So
Yeah.
okay. So the first word for you would be um, cricket. So what are some of the meanings that you can come up with for cricket?
Cricket is a game that we all know.
Hmm.
One meaning is this, and I don't know the other meaning of cricket is only one word and only one game that is known as cricket.
There's actually an insect which is also called a cricket. It makes a very distinct sound. So you can Google it today. You can see it and you can also listen to its sound. It's an insect.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. The second word. This is an interesting one. Train. Train. What are some possible meanings?
Train.
Train.
Yeah, train. Train. One word is train. Train means where we travel on the
The
train,
vehicle.
and the other one is to train someone. Like you are at this time, you are training you are giving the training to myself in English.
Okay. As a synonym, can I use the word prepare? If you're preparing for something, it means you're training for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, synonyms. Okay. And there's one more thing. With women, sometimes when we wear lehengas or saris, there's a lot of fabric that is behind us, right? Like a very long skirt, maybe. So even that is called a train sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one thing. The next word for you would be um, RIGHT, right? RIGHT. So, what are the two meanings that you can think of?
Right.
Yeah,
RIGST, right? Right means our right hand,
hmm.
and right means correct.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. Right hand, and also even in terms of direction, left, right, forward, backward, right? So, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you so much. So, I'll just give you a quick feedback and then you can ask me any doubts if you have. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a very good speaker, Rajni. I'm really impressed with the way you communicate, you express your thoughts. When you speak in a very calm and collected manner. You're very presentable, very formal in the way you speak. Even your facial expressions, you don't look too serious. You smile, your voice, intonation, the voice modulation, everything is really good. Some places where you can improve or to make your English communication better, um, maybe vocabulary, the phrases. Sometimes when you're using phrases, they can be a bit more perfection. For example, when we were talking about astrology, you said he's making them fool. Okay, instead of saying that, we can simply say fooling them. He's fooling them. That is the correct way of saying this. Okay. And when I asked you, do you know anybody who believes in these things, you said not in my relationship. Now, instead of saying not in my relationship, we can say not in my inner circle. Okay, not in my social circle. So the vocabulary part. All right.
Okay.
So that is something that you can work on, and there is no secret to how you can improve. It's something that you're already doing, listening to good English speakers. If you come across any phrase that sounds interesting, just make a note of it and keep revising it a couple of times, and it'll be registered in your mind for a long time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, try to make your own example sentences whenever you come across any new vocabulary, anything interesting, any new rule. So, try to make 10, 15 sentences on your own and you're good to go. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah.